Hey everyone, welcome back. And this is another episode 1 anime review for the summer season of anime. This is Shirogane no Ishi Argevollen, which is a word I can only pronounce right once in about 100 fucking times. At least right away. Or also known in English, Silver Will Argevollen. Seriously, they don't translate that part? Wow. Anyways, so this is my episode 1 review of it. It's gonna be 24 episodes long, so it's gonna carry in to the fall season, like a lot of mech anime tend to. I've noticed. Anyways, though, this series, as a first impressions, it wasn't the greatest thing I've ever seen, but I enjoyed this first episode. I thought it was quite good. Okay. The animation is definitely on point. Not nearly as good as, say, Glass Lip, or what I thought, at least so far that I've seen for this season, had the best animation, Tokyo Ghoul. Then again, I've only seen Tokyo Ghoul, Shirogane, Glass Lip, and Free so far. And Survival Game Club so far for this season. But out of all of them, this still has really good animation, albeit, in my opinion, Tokyo Ghoul having the best animation out of all of them. So the plot of this series, like the vast majority of Mech series, revolves around the military. It's convoluted, it's confusing, but it was still enjoyable, okay? For the majority of these, at least in my opinion, that's really all I can say about them, is that they're enjoyable, and this one definitely doesn't disappoint in that regard. I wish some of them would be more than just enjoyable, but maybe that's just me, I don't know. Anyways, though. So, what we can kind of get here, and I don't honestly remember the name of the two country, well, I know the name of the two countries. There are Arandas and Ingelmia. I don't know which side they are, though. One of the sides are basically fighting for liberation, and one of the sides, I'm guessing anyways, are fighting just so they can stay the fuck alive, because this other side that wants to fight for liberation are attacking them. Okay. And those are our two factions, and our main character is a pilot by the name of Tokimune Susumu, who happens to be on one of the sides, the side I think that's fighting for liberation. I could be wrong, though. I don't know which side is which. Okay. And there is a cliche in this episode, which revolves around our main male character after he gets out of his main mech, he ends up finding a new mech that looks different from all the others on either side. He doesn't know what it is. It functions differently, but it's a lot stronger and faster and overall a lot better than all the other mechs. That's definitely a cliche used in a lot of mechs, but again, I don't care about cliches. Okay, and I thought it was placed in here very well, in my opinion. Okay, and he ends up getting that mech from what looks like a teenage girl, of course. Okay. One thing I did notice at the beginning, though, if any of you watch Bleach, I've actually recently rewatched some of it. Alright, and I do remember that in the Japanese, the guy who plays Sosuke Aizen is actually narrating at the beginning of this episode. I usually watch it dubbed, but I just haven't noticed that, though, because I'm a nerd. So, yeah, I thought that was actually kind of cool, how the guy who played Sosuke Aizen in the Bleach sub is playing him. It is narrating at the beginning of this episode. I thought that was kind of cool. Anyways, though, so overall, though, it was a very enjoyable episode. Okay, there was a lot of action. So far from what I've watched this season, of course this could change, but so far what I've watched from this season, this does seem to have the most action, as I can see, and the action is very well done. The mechs are done with CGI, but the CGI, I think, is very good. It's a lot better than in Nobunaga the Fool, because as much as I love that anime, the CGI wasn't terrible, but it wasn't that great either. The CGI in here, though, I feel is done very well. Okay, so I like that they're putting if they're putting CGI with the mechs, which is usually how it's done the vast majority of the time now anyways, though, then they're actually taking out the time to have very good CGI with the mechs, and I like that. And the action is very intense and so far very good. So, and our main character, another cliche is our main character does seem to be the rebel type as well. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in this particular series. Anyways, I think I'm going to just about wrap up this review. I definitely enjoyed this anime, and so far for I definitely recommend episode 1. Okay. Anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.